Hey guys, Chaos Master here, back for more Trails of Cold Steel. It has been a long while, honestly. Been way too busy, especially with, as I mentioned in 3 other Let's Plays, that I have a new mic and I've been testing it. I am not using it yet, but I'm going to soon. Just gotta keep testing it and everything, especially since I'm also trying to use the capture card. But anyway, last time we got told about how we have to help out looking or to keep tabs on the terrorists and help when we need to, and now we are helping. I know that was weird, but yeah, we got told we gotta help, so now we're helping. And then we got done with a hidden quest, and then as we were going to the north exit of V Street, yes, I'm calling it that, V saw someone suspicious, and now here we are. So we're gonna keep looking around Heimdall and see what we gotta do, you know, to keep track of everything, make sure all of our bases are covered, and no one suspicious is moving around too much, you know, that kind of stuff. Anywho, as we can see here, we got here we are with Crow.
I'm on a roll. I can almost taste that grand prize.
Crow?
Ah, hey guys. How's that field study coming along?
Oh, it's going fine. But why are you here?
Oh, you don't know? Classes don't run back at the academy during the summer festival. So I came here to squeeze as much fun as possible out of this fortuitous bit of free time.
Meaning?
The summer races, of course.
Wait, you came all the way here to bet money on horse racing? We're minors! We're not allowed to place bets!
Not in the official capacity, if you will.
Do I look like a lawbreaker to you?
Yes. Honestly, yes.
There's a magazine that's running a prize contest for the summer races. You send in your predictions, and if you're spot on, you win a really fancy prize.
So you came all the way to the capital just to check on that?
If only we all had such boundless energy.
Right?
All right, time for some serious praying to the goddess. I'll leave the money here, okay?
Thank you very much.
Oops.
Anyway, I'm heading over to the cathedral over in the Sonk district. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks.
Come on, goddess, let me win that prize.
That seems a rather pedestrian thing to pray for.
So irresponsible.
That's Crow for you. Anyway, I think that's all there is to investigate on Vanker Street.
Vanker Street, okay. Vanker Street. That's better.
Time to move on to one of the other areas.
Vanker Street. I'll have to keep that up. I'll have to remember that in Vanker Street. I should have honestly looked back in some older like videos, like not even of mine, but of other people who either did Let's Plays or, yeah, pretty much if anyone did Let's Plays, and see if I could have heard that again. Because I'm not gonna lie, I had no recollection about there being a line, there would be a voice line saying the street's name, but now there is, so go figure, huh? Alright. So we're done there. Alright, let's go to Alto Street. Alright, there's something going on over here. It isn't much, but please take this. Here's to the rest of the year, treating us well. Thank you ever so much. Thanks to Dad. Yep. I wish you wouldn't drag me around town and talk to all this different stuff. I think this... Oh, okay, so he just repeats himself. What's wrong, Milton? Oh, hi, Elliot. There's a pretty interesting rumor floating around at the moment about someone just vanishing all of a sudden. Did you say vanishing? Do you know any more details? Oh, caught your interest, I see. I don't know. This is some good stuff. It might even be too juicy to share. Speak up, or we'll force it out of you. Dude! Right, okay, I get it. Dang, you two are scary. So yeah, like I said, someone from one of the apartments around here just straight up vanished. The caretaker came by to check on them this morning and found the room was empty, as if no one had ever lived there before. The only thing left in there was the key to the room. That's quite the curious situation. I mean, Phantom Thief B could have lived in there, for all we know. Yeah, especially since it disappeared without even telling anyone. I'd never heard of anyone leaving town during the summer festival either. Maybe they had a reason they had to move out so quickly. Do you think this might be related to the terrorists in some way? Sounds like kind of a stretch. Well there, you guys seem like you've got some good material. What's this about terror and risk? Come on, fill me in. Oh my gosh. Agreed. Investigate. Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to check. I don't remember if I did it in the last part. I want to lower that a little. Because I want to keep hearing the doo sound. Wait. I thought it was Fiona. I never knew she was here. Welcome to Etoile's stall. Fiona, what are you doing here? What else? I'm helping out. Can I interest you in the super special gelato that me and Agnes, I'm gonna say Agnes. Trying to say Anya, I can't say it. I was trying to say the name from Bravely Default. I've said it before in the past and I can't say it now. I think it's like Anya's? Yeah, that's it. So Agnes. I think I'm in danger just handing you my wallet here. You know what, let's take a look. Why not? Oh, for a second I thought that was Anton. I thought that was Anton again, but it's not. Hope you guys can hear the music fine.
Right.
Oh my gosh, why do I keep messing up? Jeez. Alright, so Mater Park's gonna be last. So we're gonna go to Garnier District. How splendid. Heard my sweetest, the parade will be making... Oh, okay. Oh, here they are. So what do you think, Hugo? Food stalls are brilliant, aren't they? I'm a pro at running them too. No, now I'm in the mood to start my own. So basically, they get their goods for cheap and sell them in bulk. I guess that explains how they manage to turn a profit. Actually pretty interesting. Those two are so interesting, that's all I can say. Oh my, aren't you the Military Academy students from the other day? Oh right, I forgot. We see Vita here. So we meet again. Did you come all the way here just to see me? Miss Clotilde! I didn't think we'd get another chance to meet you. Hello again. Actually, we're here as part of our field study again. We're doing a patrol of the city. Aw, isn't that a shame? But I'm glad to see you're all working so hard. I see the two of you were able to make peace too. I'm surprised. How could you notice such a small change when you only met us once 2 days ago? Oh, was I right? I just had a feeling that might be the case. Call it a woman's intuition. Anyway, have you noticed any significant changes here since we last talked? Well, thanks to you all taking care of that beast, I've been able to truly relax during my stay. I've slept wonderfully these past couple nights. And now you mention it, I did notice a suspicious-looking group of people near the hotel last night. You did? There were two of them talking in a back alley near here, hats pulled tightly over their heads. When they noticed me trying to sneak a peek, they panicked and vanished into the night. I did overhear them talking about a plan of some kind, though. That does sound rather suspicious, although we don't know enough to say for certain. Yeah, it does sound like something we should keep in mind. Thank you for your help. I'm happy to have been of service. Still, I'd love to stay here and talk for a while, but I'm afraid my schedule is a little booked up at the moment. Are you busy doing something for the festival? Yes, I was invited by a member of the Imperial family to sing at a banquet being held at the palace tonight. I was actually on my way to rehearse for it. I see. I wish I could go and watch, but I doubt there's any chance of that. Obviously. Well, good luck. We wish you all the best. The same to you. Anyway, goodbye for now. That's a pro for you. Even when you wish her luck, you're the one who ends up feeling encouraged. Indeed, she never ceases to surprise. That's all there is to investigate in the Garnier district. Time to move on to one of the other areas. I mean, we can
Right,
technically... Oh, no, actually not technically. We can actually go and see... You know, we could actually go into the Imperial Palace, you know. I mean, Rean pretty much just has to go in and say, like, you know, I want to talk to the princess, and then pretty much like, you know, I agree, but, you know, like, I agreed to be your dance partner at the, either this event, I think it was, yeah, she asked about this event, and also when she makes her debut in society, so Rean could do that, just so you guys could sneak, just so you guys could, you know, you go and attend Vita's show, and again, I keep fucking up the buttons. Like, I'm so used to Trails from Zero and Fate Summer Remnant right now that I'm just, like, you know, my mind is just like, you know, I gotta press all these other buttons. I'm going out with Grandpa and Nono today. This is gonna be so fun. Cha-Cha wouldn't stop pestering me about taking her to the summer festival, so I finally gave in. Well, a promise is a promise. I'll take her wherever she wants to go. Might I ask what you're doing here, Patiri? The hell does it look like, Four Eyes? I'm running the stall. Any delinquent worth her salt knows that festivals are the best way to empty people's wallets. I'm not sure how you're going to do that by handing out balloons. One day she'll drop the delinquent act, hopefully. The geezer got us good. We barged in to cause some trouble, but he ended up forcing us to work instead. We're getting back good for this. Oh, I gotta hear this. I gotta read this. Today only, we'll give you a free drink with any order. Don't forget to order our big fry-up. I don't think we ever talked to her. Are you here for a drink too? Well, get in here. We can all toast together. Meow, meow. I guess you want some then. I'm fine, just be patient. You know what? I'm feeling generous today, so here you go. Hey! Kids got rough with all those tats you got. Just get with our work. Anything special today? Start showing video. Ah, really? Eh, why not? Meh. We don't really need it, but it's not a bad item to have early game. Like at this point in the game when you're just playing it for the first time, yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, I still gotta work on the other medals. I technically already have them, but it's... You know, I gotta play through the story and everything. And here's the entrance to the underground waterway. What would something like this be doing in a residential area? Especially with all the monsters in it. That's just Heimdall. They find entrances to underground areas from time to time, but it's not much cause for concern. Everyone's smart enough to know that they shouldn't go near them. That puts me at ease. Nonetheless, everything seems to be in order here. Huh? What's wrong, Fee? Did you notice something? Nothing. Chances are nobody's in there right now. Nice to know. Problem is, the footprints we left when we came out of here yesterday are gone. And what does that mean? It's likely that someone went in there yesterday after we all came out. Then they erased any evidence that would suggest they had, erasing our footprints in the process. Sounds about right? Are you certain you're not overanalyzing this? Not completely. Doesn't hurt to keep in the back of our minds at the very least. That's all there is to investigate. Yeah. How did Fee even know this? That's the part that's weirding me out. Like, how do you know about our footprints when we weren't even there? Or when we were in there, but it's like, you know, we aren't in there to actually check if the footprints are even still there. I don't know how the hell she does that. Alright, go to the plaza.
Sure are more people out than there were yesterday.
They must have all come to see the Imperial family's parade.
Well, these people decided to get up early so they could get a good spot and drag me along too. They're total groupies. It's almost time. Oops. Any second now. Mm-hmm. That sure looks festive today. The Imperial family's parade starts here, doesn't it? It's pretty nuts. Yeah, they've even got special security arrangements for the event. I've heard that the limousines they'll be using have high quality shielding to stop bullets and explosives too. Hold on a sec, guys. I will be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I had a relative of mine my dad needed to he needed my help. He wasn't feeling too good, so I had to help him get to bed. So that was all. Anyway, now we're continuing. I guess you can't be too careful with the members of the Imperial family. Well, no duh. Like, come on. You always gotta be protective of you know, when it comes to those of high status. Even whether they're royalty or if they're wealthy. Or even if they're if they're like councilmen, if they're like, you know, any politicians, you know, you always gotta have guards and that stuff. Oh my gosh, a burp again. I've heard much about the skill of those in the Imperial Guard too. Seeing them in person, it appears those stories were all true. We should be able to handle any crisis that may unfold here. Yeah, I think we can rest easy. That's all there is. Yep. I mean, the current threats right now, yeah, we're good, but I don't know about the future, because you never know. Everything is you never know. Yeah, because you never know. I'm gonna stop. I'll stop. Okay, so we're done here. Nothing really else important at this moment, so we'll travel to another district. We won't go to Mater Park yet. We'll go to the port. Oh, for a second I thought that was a cat. Up, right there. You guys could see it right there? That lamp post? I thought that was a cat for a second. Need to know over those guys. You can't just quit out of nowhere without even giving us proper notice. Haven't they got one responsible bone in their bodies, I swear. Oh. That ain't good. What, you want me to load all these on my own? You gotta be kidding me. Where the hell those new guys go? Give my day off after a bunch get their jobs. Jeez. Yeah, damn, you've had to break your promise. That sucks, man. What in Edios' name are we supposed to do now? You're telling me. Young folks these days. Can't count on any of them. Is there some kind of problem here? Oh, you're those students from yesterday. As a matter of fact, we do have a bit of a problem on our hands right now. What kind of problem? Well, it's nothing you need to worry about. But last night, a bunch of our younger workers up and quit, just like that. Most of them hadn't been here more than half a year. They just started really getting used to the work, too. Now, thanks to that, our schedule's been thrown all out of whack. That is a significant problem. Is there anything we might be able to lend a hand with? Nah, this one's all on us. We should be able to fix our own problems, after all. If they were gonna quit, they could have at least stuck around long enough to train their replacements. I bet they got all caught up in the festival hoopla and just decided to cut out of work altogether. Is it too much to ask for a few hands who appreciate a good day's work? Yeah, that's fishy, alright. Enough to quit their jobs? The timing does seem suspicious. Back of our minds, all there is to investigate here. Yep, the last place to go to is now Mater Park. Oh, wait. Actually, I never knew this. We're gonna go back to the Garnier district. I never knew this. We're gonna go into the hotel. Again, I never knew this was an actual thing. I never knew. So, I'm actually very interested in trying this. We actually go to Mater Park through this. Through the underground passageway. I never knew about this. Yeah, I gotta keep going. I have to like enter every single fight. Just so I get the link experience.
We can do this.
Turn.
On the upside though, there is
My turn.
there isn't any trophy for link levels, and that's a good thing, honestly.
Of course. You still have a lot of training to do.
Oh yeah, I could still do it. May as well just do it so that I could get, you know, some more experience for the guys, for the party members and all that.
The advantage is ours. Right. We should keep going.
Actually, I want to. Right, I can't exactly tell. I'm not gonna lie, I blanked
So
out.
shiny. What is it?
I blanked out. I don't really remember what I'm doing. You know, difficulty-wise. I don't know why that just came in my head, but it happened.
No,
Leave it to me. How about this? My turn.
Oh, zero arts. No. Yeah, Shadow Blade.
my turn.
Nice.
You have my things. Of course. Off guard. Right. Now.
Here we go. Go.
I'll pick you up.
Leave it to me. Go. That's a chance.
I'll pick you up.
Okay, that
Nice
was
work,
tough. All right.
A plus.
Done.
Nice. And obviously it's hard for me to actually determine if this is on hard mode because, you know, we're pretty much breezing right through. Oh well. I'm just leaving it as... Oh my gosh, it's still there? Wow, I didn't think it was just still gonna be here.
It's tough.
I remember that I tried to, you know what, burst. Why not?
Got it. My turn. Of course. We should keep going.
Success.
Will I regret doing that? Probably, but the hell with it.
Advantage is ours. Okay.
Right.
Right. No. Still have a lot of training to do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to keep Rean in the back from now on. So that everyone else can actually get some Link experience. I did think about doing that like way before, but I obviously didn't. And then there's no treasure chest here. Here we are, back in Mater Park. It still feels weird using the underground passage to get here. I've never done this. The atmosphere is really different than it was the other day, though. This area seems to be extremely well guarded. The soldiers patrolling the park appear to be from the Heimdall Military Police. It looks like the Imperial Guard from the Valflame Palace is in charge of security for the Crystal Garden itself, though. I imagine security is going to be airtight, considering the garden's party is going to be held here. Yeah, especially with Princess Alphen in attendance. This level of security is probably standard when it comes to members of the Imperial family. This makes this a bit of a problem then, right? Or that makes this a bit of a problem then, right? What are you doing over there? How did you manage to slip through our security? Where did you come from? They seem to regard us as intruders. Looks like we found a little hole in their security. I don't think this is the time to pat ourselves on the back. Yeah, we're probably going to need to explain what happened. I see, so you're students from a military academy, are you? So there was a secret passage here all along, and it extends into the underground tunnels as well. We had no records of this at all. We discovered it purely by coincidence during our field study. However, it's certainly not implausible that it might be used by unsavory groups to breach security. We'll station some of our men to this area at once. I hate to admit it, but you really helped us by bringing this to our attention. You have my thanks. Think nothing of it. We're just happy to have been of assistance. Looks like this area should be fine now. Yeah, let's move on to somewhere else. Wow. I've never... Oops. Okay, well, I've never done gone to Mater Park that way before, so that was new. And here we are. I thought I smelled something familiar. Hey, isn't that... Oh, Patrick, you're here too? But of course, I did receive a personal invitation to the garden party after all. I see you're all tied up with your field studies, or whatever you call them, even on such a fine day. You poor souls. He really does get under my skin. I've gotten used to it already. Are you alone today? I was under the impression that your butler, Celestin, always attends you, but I don't see him today. It's true, he's often at my side, but I spend plenty of time on my own as well. Don't take me for one of those useless nobles who can hardly lace his boot without his butler's help. I always got the impression his butler was there more to keep an eye on him. Did you say something? Me? Of course not. Well, I wouldn't want to get in your way. I'm sure they have you running all kinds of menial errands. Meanwhile, I intend to introduce myself to Princess Alphen. Try not to be too jealous now. Now, if you excuse me. Wait, dude, we should tell you. Can't say I'm all that jealous considering all that time we spent talking with her yesterday. Bruh. I understand he was a pansy when, he was, like, freaking out and everything. I get it, when we were fighting that monster. But I do think it would not be a bad idea to let him know that there are potential terrorists coming. That there's a potential threat of terrorists that we got told, and that's why we're doing this. I understand at one point to, try not to have a panic with everyone, but in my opinion, having him be on guard as well would be very useful since he'll be in the party, so telling him that there could be that there was a potential threat, I think would actually be would honestly be making the situation less tense. Or not less tense, but they would be more aware, they'd be more on guard and everything. And with his help, yeah, that would be useful. Even if he's not that great of a fighter, based on how we beat him. I mean, to be fair, it honestly wasn't that fair, but you get my point. He may not be, like, the bravest or the best, considering his age, versus, like, the guards in the military police, but, he'd at least do something. She even invited Rean to be her dance partner. After seeing that, I can't even bring myself to be irritated by him anymore. Anyway, now that we've exposed the hole in their security, this area should be relatively safe from terrorist tampering. And move on to another area. Oh, okay. Travel to another district. Where do we go? Let's go here. Yeah, then it just advances, and then we go back. Class 7. Rean Schwarzer. Give me an update. Yep. I see, some sounds off alright. Though judging by Fee's reactions, it doesn't sound like the terrorists are wandering the streets. We haven't seen anything that would lead us to believe so. I think there's something happening behind the scenes though. We just can't be sure what it is. Keep sharpening that instinct of yours. It'll prove invaluable to you. It's almost time for the Imperial family's limousines to head out from Valflame Palace to their respective events. Crown Prince Cedric will be going to Heimdall Cathedral in the northwest. Northeast, Oliver will be going to the Heimdall racetrack in the southwest. An extremely capable bodyguard with him though, so I'm not as worried about him. I've tasked Group B with looking after the Crown Prince, so I'd like you to keep an eye on Princess Alphen. Just make sure she gets to the garden party safely. After that, you can resume your patrol. Understood. We'll head to Mater Park at once. Is that the instructor? New marching orders, huh? You guessed it. The limousine carrying Princess Alphen is about to leave Valflame Palace. Our mission is to make sure she gets to the garden party safely. Right. We should get to Mater Park as soon as possible then. We can follow the main street. Alright, as soon as we're ready, let's head for Mater Park. Main store will advance. Yeah, I figured. Oh, there's nothing... there really isn't anything else to do, so I guess we can just go. To Mater Park. Begin our patrol right away. Sort out everything. Yes. Here we go. I just turned up turbo mode because of frame rate. I felt like the frame rate was failing. It was like what went down. It's quite nice to be out and about like this once in a while. Though it would have been ever nicer if you'd gotten dolled up. Just think, we would look so adorable making our debut together at the garden party, wouldn't we? I wish you'd think a little more before you say something like that. We may be friends, but I'm still just a Baron's daughter. I can't very well go around equating my appearance at the party with that of the Imperial Princess, debut or otherwise. Oh, you're so old-fashioned, Elise. Both the national and local governments are headed by commoners now. Times have changed. Or is it that you're still annoyed that I asked your brother to the dance? Maybe I really should invite him to be my dance partner next year. Your Highness, please, that's enough. Oh, come on. Oh, come. I'm sorry, Elise. It seems there's still a ray of hope for you. After all, it doesn't look like he has a girlfriend at the moment. Still surrounded by that many lovely ladies, I doubt that'll remain true for long. I suppose you're right. If Rean were to find someone, perhaps that would be for the best. Both for him and for me. Elise? I'm sorry, just thinking out loud. But don't mind me, the people are all waiting for you to wave to them. Yeah, like, Elise does obviously have a crush on Rean, but she probably just thinks it's better for him to actually find someone else so that she can let him go, because he's dense as hell and he's not gonna see her as anything other than a sister. Like, she knows that. At least at this point in time, she knows that. I mean, I honestly don't remember. I honestly don't remember there's ever a time that Rean doesn't. I mean, I think there was a bonding event in Cold Steel 3, I believe, that might have changed that, but I think it still ended the same. I think it still ended with him still like, you know, you're still my little sister. I think that's all it... I think that's how that ended, but we'll find out. Obviously, we're going to find out when we get to Cold Steel 3, which is still a long ways away. And it's funny that Elise is like, you know, I'm still just a Baron's daughter, and yet you're still the princess's closest friend. You know, like I'm pretty sure she could that the Baron the Schwarzer family could get a higher rank because of that. That's just my opinion. So Elise is here too. Looks like she came as Princess Alpin's attendant. I apologize. I was trying to rub my eyes. They're burning a little. Those two must be pretty tight. The princess really looks the part though. Indeed, that dress of Imperial Crimson suits her wonderfully. Damn, I'm starting to feel jealous of Patrick after all. Alright, looks like this area's under control. Let's go grab something for lunch and do another sweep of the city. Okay. I'd be totally okay if nothing out of the ordinary happened today. Yeah, everyone would. But we all know that ain't gonna happen. Afterward, they had a quick lunch at one of the stalls in the Garnier district. After they finished up, they decided to do another sweep of their assigned areas. Sorry if you hear that noise, I'm just cracking my knuckles. But no matter how hard they searched, nothing seemed to miss. In Jekyll's Plaza, where traffic has been restricted. "2:40 p.m. I imagine most of the ceremonies around the capital are finishing up about now. And the others won't be coming back until later this evening, right? Yeah, the ceremony itself ends soon, but there's a social event afterward that lasts until this evening. It seems that this is likely the time that many will begin to let their guard down then. The perfect time for terrorists to make their move. I really hope we're just overthinking this. So do I. But at the very least, we need to remain vigilant until the day is over. Right. Okay, the traffic restrictions have been lifted now, so let's walk around the plaza. In other words, we don't really talk to a lot of other people, we just get right to... Ah, here they are. How can someone who stops my heart like that actually exist? And why must she be so impossibly out of my league? Come on, Anton, keep your chin up. What's another heartbreak? You should be used to them by now. Are those the only words you've got for a friend at the end of his rope? Yes, every time, dude. I keep saying it. Anton keeps getting screwed over, and it's sad. I'm willing to bet that there was like heartbreak in the Trails in the Sky trilogy, and we'll find out eventually, obviously, with that remake. I'm still hyped to see that. Did you see that lady there? She was riding a steel horse. Her black jumpsuit was so cool too. I wonder where she's from. She must be a tourist, right? Oh god. Oh yeah, that's right. Look who it is.
Toa! Angelica!
Oh, I didn't expect to meet all of you here.
Well, isn't this a coincidence?
President Herschel?
We certainly weren't expecting to encounter the two of you out here.
Huh? Looks like the goddess herself brought us together. And now that she's granted us this chance, what do you two say we...
I'm afraid we'll have to decline. We have our field study to attend to.
What she said. Lame.
Will she ever learn?
Never get tired of that, man. Never get tired.
Looks like those rumors about her were true.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ride your orbital bike all the way here?
Yeah, you can make it from Trista to here in 40 minutes on a good day. So I plopped Toa on the back of the seat and off we went.
It almost seems like a metallic horse.
It's pretty cool. Angie's not the most careful driver, so it wasn't exactly what I'd call a leisure cruise.
Oh, I believe it.
I really love the festival atmosphere, though. It just wish I could enjoy it without the threat of a terrorist attack hanging over us.
Wait, how do you know about that?
Did Instructor Sarah tell you?
Yep, I've been helping out a little with your field studies, too. Yesterday, I was the one who passed on the governor's request to Instructor Sarah, for example. I got pretty worried when I heard about terrorists. So, Angie and I decided to see what was happening.
I see.
It appears you've done much for us without us even realizing it.
Thanks. It's nothing really. I'm not doing any of the heavy lifting.
Oh? I thought you were helping with all the paperwork and travel arrangements so everything runs smoothly. And that you're the liaison for our contacts in every region because Instructor Sarah keeps slacking off.
Seriously? I swear, just when I'd started thinking she was better than we were giving her credit for.
Right?
Yeah, that's a little much, even for her.
It's fine. Really. I'm sure she's got lots of stuff on her plate. Anyway, I heard you guys got to meet the princess. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have met her too.
We could hardly believe we met her ourselves.
She really does look kinda angelic.
Oh, if I'd only shown up earlier and tagged along with you.
Princess Alphen's beauty is definitely one of our national treasures.
Oh, here we go.
But your sister's quite the looker herself.
Oh
I
boy.
hope I get a chance to meet Elise again someday too.
Actually, she's attending the garden party as Princess Alphen's attendant right now.
Really?
No, I got to turn turbo mode off for this part.
Oh, if only I could get Princess Alphen, Elise, and Fee together in the same place. We could call them the Fabulous 15s.
Don't look now, but I think you're being co-opted into some sketchy-sounding group.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Fee isn't 15.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, she might be. I don't remember, man.
If I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have listened to my father and attended that party after all. But no, I couldn't have. I couldn't spoil my charms by wearing a dress. Oh! I could have worn a tuxedo instead. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
Angie? Maybe you're putting a little too much thought into this.
Hey, the gang's all here.
Crow?
Oh, we didn't know you were here either.
Fancy running into you.
Yeah.
You said you were going to the summer races, didn't you?
How'd the main race go?
Don't ask. Who could have guessed that Black Prince would come from behind in a burst of speed like that? And then Lumberblitz barely squeezing past into second. There's no way anyone could ever see an upset like that coming.
Oh, I guess I won with those 4 to 5 odds. Glad I decided to pony up some cash for that after all.
Wait, you're the one who won the special prize? Oh, stop feeling up lady luck, would you?
You're just sore because I've got better karma than you.
Angie really does have scarily good luck with stuff like this.
Sounds like the bell's chiming 3 o'clock.
Guess that means all the ceremonies must be wrapping up.
Perhaps we should make another round of our patrol areas, just to be safe.
That seems like a sound idea.
Yeah, we should get back to our patrols. It was
Okay,
Oops.
take care out there.
Shit.
Huh? Back to work already?
I've got my Arcus with me, so just give me a ring if anything happens.
Will do.
Oh, here we go.
Huh? What's wrong?
It feels almost as though...
Yep.
My guess would be there's been an increase in the water pressure.
Yeah, this must be...
Is it some kind of festival attraction?
I don't think so.
This must be the terrorists.
Yeah, it seems that way. Angie, Crow, give me a hand. We need to evacuate everyone. The military police have their hands full. We need to handle this ourselves.
Right.
Gotcha.
I feel like turbo mode don't matter with this, with the screen,
Okay,
with the whole thing
let's all-
shaking.
No, we've got this. You have something else you need to take care of. Something important.
More important than this?
What do you mean?
Yeah, the princess and Elise.
Mater Park.
So this is just a diversion?
Mater Park, okay.
I'd bet on it.
Hello. What the hell are these things? They just came out of nowhere. Stand your ground, men. On our honor as Imperial Guardsmen, we must not allow them any closer to the garden party. Yes, sir. What should we do? They look like they need help. But we can't just abandon our post at a time like this. We need to contact the RMP. This is awful. You're the Military Academy students working with the Railway Military Police, right? Those look just like the creatures we fought in the underground passage yesterday. What are they doing roaming around the surface? There are quite a few, but the soldiers should be able to keep them at bay. It won't be easy though. Oh shit, what was that? It came from within the Crystal Garden. Are those attending the garden party in danger? It wasn't an explosion. It sounded more like something sounded like something collapsed. This isn't looking good. Rean! Yeah, I know. Alright, new plan. We need to get to the Crystal Garden ASAP and figure out what's going on there. You guys focus on securing this area and requesting reinforcements from the Railway Military Police. Right. Adios be with you. Don't let anything happen to Her Highness. Holy shit.
What?
Oh no!
Good day, Your Excellency. I do hope you'll forgive me for showing up to this party without an invitation. Ugh. Truth be told, I have no real qualms with you personally. However, you are a willing collaborator with the man we loathe. So I'm afraid that makes you guilty by association.
I figured that's what you were after.
Let those girls go. They have nothing to do with this.
Your Excellency!
I'm afraid we just can't do that. After all, they've yet to play their biggest part. That of your faction's most shameful failure. Oh, but fear not. I have no intention of taking their lives.
Elise!
Rean? Rean!
What are you doing here?
What do you think?
Dad, are you alright?
The brats from Thors. So you've come to meddle in our affairs again, have you? Not this time, I'm afraid. I won't allow you to interfere.
Is he controlling those beasts?
So that's how those monsters came to be running around out here.
Rean! Be careful!
Elise! Your Highness!
You!
My, I can certainly tell when I'm not wanted. I suppose we'll just have to leave then. Go, my beasts! Strip them to the bone!
We're not going to lose to a couple of these things!
2 large monsters. Combat pattern analysis complete.
Alright, let's take them down!
Okay! Enemies ahead!
My
Have
turn.
to fight!
Oh, I thought I had to needed to scan them. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway, you never know.
Enemy attack patterns.
I might just click the
Analysis
cords.
complete. Right.
I'm just doing it just to be safe. Anyway, brilliant spin! Oh yeah, it definitely seems like I regretted it. In that case... Oh, what? I thought...
My turn.
Why did monkeys have such weak ones? That's I didn't do that.
Arcus activate.
Okay, yeah, water won't work. Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes more sense now. Nice.
Right! No time to waste.
We must pursue them at once. There's no time to rest.
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to force that rest because I'm now out of time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time we are gonna obviously finish this part up, this scene up, and then we're gonna go, and of course we're also gonna go and jump in and try to save Elise and Alphen. And who knows how we're gonna, and hopefully we'll be able to do that, and who knows what kind of dangers we're gonna face down there. So until next time, guys, laters!